Okay, here with Christian Collins. So talk about your basketball journey. You know, how'd you get started in the game? How'd you get to where you are today?
So basically I started when I was about 5 years old, and I picked up a basketball. I was just really excited to play, and ever since I fell in love with it, and it's like it runs in my family, like my dad, my auntie, and yeah, I just got excited to play. So.
Did like your dad and aunt, did they play collegiately or?
So my dad, he was a McDonald's All-American, and my auntie was also a McDonald's All-American. Then D'Angelo Collins, and then Alexis Kendricks, and my auntie actually went to St. Bernard's, and so you know it's kind of in the family. And I just want to make it because they didn't really get the chance to like fully make it, so I want to be the first in my family to do so.
For sure. Any other like siblings that hoop as well?
I have a brother. He's in Canada. We're around the same age, but I don't really talk to him that much. So, yeah.
Gotcha. You know, talk about your game a little bit. For those who haven't seen you play, just what are some of your strengths?
So a lot of my strengths are ball handling, shooting, passing, and just having a good IQ on the floor. I'm very versatile. I can rebound, defensive, I can block, steal, I can do a lot. I grew up being a point guard, and then I kind of like started to get like in the middle. Now I'm like a small forward, 5'4", so I can do it all pretty much.
Yeah, you know, talk about your physical development. Like, how tall are you now, and did you hit a growth spurt, or what was that like?
I hit a major growth spurt. So I was about 5'6" last year, and then I grew to 6'4", and then like, I think this year I hit from 6'4" to 6'7", so I'm still growing.
Gotcha. Or like, where does that height come from? Like, is your dad tall? You know, like, what's the size in the family like?
Yeah, so it comes from my dad. My dad is about like 6'10", and then my mom's dad is like 6'5", and then a lot of my family members are tall, so get that from the family.
Gotcha, nice. So now that, you know, you started off as a guard, kind of growing more into like a wing, but still have those guard skills a little bit.
Yeah, so.
What are some areas of improvement that you're working on right now?
I'm working on my left hand. I'm working on being as confident as possible. Learning how to be as versatile as possible as well. Like instead of, when I used to play basketball for a long time, I used to always be a guard, like just pure guard at the top. But now since I got taller and stronger, I'm more like trying to rebound and stay in the paint and stuff like that. So it's become more versatile.
Gotcha. What are some maybe underrated aspects of your game you feel like?
So recently I've been like getting listed as like a rebounder and a blocker and just like kind of like a 5, but I'm starting to show more of my guard skills now. So I'm at St. Bernard's, and yeah, pretty much.
You know, talk about your summer so far. Like, what are some what do you feel like you've been able to show college coaches and scouts?
I've been able to show college coaches that I can basically do it all on the floor, and that I can still be confident and have a shot, dribble, rebound, and block shots.
What are some of your goals like coming into next season in high school?
Ooh, some of my goals. One goal is to be able to windmill, because I have like 0 bounce. So I'm trying to be able to windmill and then play as hard as possible, get my knees to stop hurting, and you know, just win the CIF. Some things I got. So.
Gotcha. You know, getting into your recruitment a little bit, just like what's the latest in terms of offers and interest?
So I don't have any offers right now, and I don't think I have any interest so far that I haven't heard about at least. So my goal is just to, you know, get as many as possible, just keep working.
For sure. Any like dream schools coming up and stuff like that?
I mean, I have a couple, like UCLA, Duke, Kentucky, and many more. So yeah.
Any players that you kind of like to watch and model your game after and stuff?
So Kevin Durant's my favorite player. He's my favorite player, and I've been watching a lot of Dirk Nowitzki since I've been to paint more. So like to post up and like one leg jumpers, and let's see, a lot of Kobe. Yeah, so that's where I get my name from.
Nice. Have you gotten like any advice from any pro players and stuff like that?
Yeah, actually Trevor Ariza, I got advice from him. My dad says he was a pro player at one point, and my auntie.
Gotcha. And what's some of the stuff they've shared with you over the years?
So Trev, he shared to be like stronger on the floor, rebound, hustle, play as hard as you can, and like, for example, if my shot's not on today, then get to the paint. If can't get to the paint, rebound. Like, just always do something on the floor. And then my dad, always hustle, run as hard as you can, rebound, post up, spin move, jump hook. And my auntie just really play hard. So yeah.
Gotcha. You know, outside of basketball, any interests or hobbies that you like to spend your time on?
I love working out outside of basketball, like just weightlifting and hanging out with my friends. I like school. I really do. I like school. But I don't really go like places like that. I'm really locked in with basketball. So besides that, shit.
What's your like favorite subject in school?
Ooh, my favorite subject? I have two: math and science. I love math and science.
Okay.
I love math and science.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Just always love numbers and calculating and learning about science, stuff like that?
Yeah, love it, love it, love it.
Nice. You know, any like books, movies, TV shows that you're into?
I'm really like a kid, so like I like Teen Titans Go for shows. What movies? Endgame, Avengers. I like a lot of Marvel. I like basketball movies, things like that. Yeah.
Any like favorite superhero?
Ooh, Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
Why Spider-Man?
Spider-Man because like I like how you like webs and jumps off buildings and saves people, and yeah, I like that. So.
Nice, nice. If you had a hashtag to describe yourself, what would that hashtag be and why?
Hashtag underrated. Underrated because I'm just now like getting out there. I didn't play this summer, really like AAU because of my knees. I'm just now coming out and people are starting to hear about me now because my dad and because St. Bernard's. So underrated.
And we'll wrap it up with this, but you know, ideally 5-6 years from now, like where do you see yourself?
Ooh, 5-6 years. Like just about finishing college, have my own business. Hopefully being drafted in the NBA. That's what I really hope for, and just working hard. You know, taking care of my family, spreading God's word and things like that.
Awesome. Thank you for the time, man.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.